Hi guys, welcome back to Madison's Intuitive Tarot. You guys voted on my Instagram about which pick a card reading you would like to do. So today we're going to be doing what is in your near future. So please take your time, see which pile resonates with you, meditate on the cards. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. When you're ready, just click on those timestamps below to get to which card reading is yours. And we're gonna start with pile number 1. So those of you who picked pile number 1, pick the yellow stone. On the back of some of my stones I have words, and this word is actually beauty. So let's see what that's about. What is in your near future? I'm so excited for this one. Let's get to your cards. Okay. So we have strength in reverse, the sun, the hanged man, the Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. What is in your near future? Okay, so what I see here is that you aren't fully believing in yourself. You have the strength to do what you want to do, but it hasn't fully kicked in that you're capable of it. With the Sun card, I see that you're going to get out of this though. So this might be where you are right now. And you're going to find light and optimism and inspiration all over again. And I also see here that you might quite literally see the color yellow. And this is just a sign for you to push forward and to trust your instincts and when whatever you do, whatever your endeavor may be. Your endeavor might actually have something to do with children or animals. So I see a very nurturing energy. If you are a teacher, if you like to take care of animals, be a vet, work in a pet store, this is just for some of you, because this is a general reading, but I am seeing that for some of you. Very nurturing soul, and that might be what you want to do in your career, or whatever goal is in mind in your near future. With the Hanged Man, okay. So you're definitely going to figure out what you want to do and you're going to go towards it. And there's going to be a lot of hope for you in this path, but you might feel stuck after the initial stages of moving forward. There's going to be a period of time where you really doubt yourself. So here you doubt your strength until you don't, and then you're going to doubt your ability. And with the Fool card, I feel like the only way you're going to be able to move out of this is if you understand that you are going to feel new to it. You are going to feel like an amateur coming into it, and that is okay. The Fool is all about trusting your gut instincts and just going for it. Don't think too much, just move forward. The white rose actually represents innocence, so you might quite literally be innocent to this situation, but that's no reason to not step into it. Again, very strongly, I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of the color yellow. You might be working outdoors, but that's how you're going to know to keep pushing forward and this endeavor is right for you. The Three of Swords, heartbreak. Okay, and then the Seven of Cups. So things might fall through for you. And I don't know if it's necessarily with this endeavor. I think you're going to be going through an actual emotional heartbreak while you're figuring out what you want to do with your life. And with the Seven of Cups, I feel like this is going to be very confusing for you because you don't know whether to choose to keep pushing forward with all of this hope that is, and all of this energy that has been put into this endeavor. You're not going to know whether to choose your endeavor or to face what's going on with you emotionally. So you might have to make a decision about a relationship you're in or somebody you like while you're becoming or working on the thing that you want the most. Okay, let's ask the chakra cards. This is a new deck, so it should be quite interesting what comes up. We have intelligence. We have love. Choice. and home. Okay, so with this intelligence card, I feel like you aren't fully aware of how much knowledge you've incorporated over the years, how ready you are for whatever it is that you're taking on. It's like a flame is going to go off and you're just going to know. You're going to be instantly inspired and know that you have to do this. You might really fall in love with this passion, and you also might be falling in love at the same time, which is why we have the Three of Swords over here. You could be falling in love with your future goals and this specific endeavor, but also a person at the same time. And with this choice card, I feel like it's going to be a very hard decision to make when it comes down to it. But then with the home, we have shelter, safety, nurturing, warmth. You're going to choose correctly for yourself. You're going to pick whichever feels the most safe to you and feels the most like home. And since there are so many cards on this endeavor that you're going to be on, I feel like you might choose your future over this person. I don't know if this person is your future, whoever you're involved with right now. I feel like you need to move forward without them because there is a lot of good energy for you here. Whatever you might want to do with your life, whether that is to be a veterinarian, be a teacher, etc., it is right. It is right for you, and this has actually been a long time coming. You've actually might been going to school to become this thing, or you might have just been reading up on it and you know that you want it. Okay, then we have the Angel Oracle card deck. Let's see your cards from here. We have the Nine of Earth, the Two of Fire, Page of Water, the King of Air, and the Nine of Fire. Okay, so they have sentences on them, so let me just read that for you real quick. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Yes, okay. It might not be a self-employment situation, it might be, but I definitely see it feeling like you're alone on this journey, especially with all the separation between us right now. I definitely feel like in the beginning of your journey and deciding that this is what you want, it's going to feel kind of lonely, but also very inspiring, and that you'll know that it's right for you. And also the Nine of Earth is close to completion. So you might have almost completed your degree or your intelligence on the subject. You just actually have to take action now. Then we have you come into your own, new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. Yes. Okay, so you're going to be very on fire. Like I said, the flame is going to go off in your head. You're just going to know, and you're going to be driven to do this. And that is what the Sun card is also saying, that there is so much energy being put into this because it is the right thing to do for you. And with this partnerships and contracts part, it could be talking about the partnerships you're going to be forming with children or the animals that you're working with, or just with your new boss or the people around you. But I definitely feel like you're going to know it's right once you meet them. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Okay, this might be why you're in a standstill at one point, because you're focused on falling in love, and this person might take up a lot of your time to the point where you aren't necessarily sure if this is the right time to move forward with your endeavor, and it is. So even if this person is right for you, don't let them pull you away from what you just started. And you're going to be very intuitive, so don't be afraid of this connection either. You're going to know when it's right, when it's wrong, when you should stay, when you should go. But I do see them coming into your life and almost sweeping you off your feet and kind of having a lot of fun with them. They're very friendly. They might be artistic. They draw you in. Then we have speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Okay. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Okay. It's definitely telling you to handle the situation in front of you professionally. It might feel like this is all new to you, because it is. This is going to definitely feel new to you. Falling in love, and also falling in love with this kind of person and starting your journey with this goal of yours. It's all going to be very new, and it's going to be awkward trying to handle it in the professional way. It's going to feel like you're doing it wrong, but you're actually doing it right. You're just very innocent to the situation. So trust your instincts, like this is saying. You have good intuition right now. Then we have, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Yes. Okay. So this heartbreak might push you to give up on your goals. And whether you choose to stay with this person or not, I truly feel like you're not going to give up on your goals. When things go wrong, you're going to still feel this independence that you worked so hard to get, and you're going to know that nothing is worth giving up everything you've worked for. Because quite frankly, you're in love with what you do, you're in love with what you're passionate about. And there's nothing that's going to get in your way. Despite being confused for a little while, you're going to choose to not give up and create your future home. Yes, I definitely feel like this is the time in your life where you're going to be creating a lot of what's in your future. So I really do feel like this is a career you're starting. Okay, pile number 1, that is your reading. If you have any questions, comment below. I hope you come back for another video, and please comment, like, and subscribe. Have a nice day. Hello, group number 2. This is your reading. You picked the green and brown stone, and on the back of each stone I actually have some words written on them, well, some of them, and you actually got funny. So whatever is in your near future will bring you joy and laughter. Let's see what that's about. Drop some cards here. It's all right. So we're going to start with our standard deck as usual. We have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the World, sorry, upside down, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Wands, the Victory card. Ooh, okay. So, a lot of Wands energy. In your near future, okay, you're going to be rushing into something. You're going to be very passionate about it. Or this might be someone who's rushing towards you. They're going to be making you an offer. Now, I don't know necessarily if it's career or if this is a person, quite literally. But they are going to come towards you with a lot of passion. So if this is a job opportunity, they're definitely going to want you to accept the offer and be a part of their team. I feel you do accept this offer because it gives you the world. You're going to feel a new sense of abundance and joy and knowing that you made the right decision taking this on. Wow, a lot of passion. You might be a Leo or a Taurus. You might be stubborn or driven as a person, but these are good qualities to have, especially when it comes to this offer. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this could be messages going out or the blockage of messages. I feel like these are messages going out. I feel like you're going to be empowered to share what you've discovered about yourself, something that you're really good at. And I feel like you're going to need more people to help you. I'm sorry I'm like tripping over my words. So this is very complicated, but also very powerful and beautiful. So try to stick with me. You're going to be sending messages out maybe to new partners. You're going to be starting contracts with people, or looking to step up even in this opportunity that you have. So let's say somebody offered you a job at a law firm, but you want to work to actually become the lawyer. This is just an example. If it doesn't resonate, that's all right. There could be a lot of opportunities you're being offered, but you're going to take the action you need to get up to that level, to spread your wings and exert your confidence and your power. Then with the victory card, I feel like you're going to be very successful. The way you go about things, you're going to be very, very successful. At the same time, you might actually be dealing with somebody who you have a very passionate and intimate connection with. It's not often that this much Wands energy comes up at once. So you might be stepping up in the job world, but you also might be dealing with somebody you're having a very intimate time with. And I feel this pleases you a lot, and you can't really say anything bad about it, especially with your situation right now. It works for you. So let's get into this chakra deck. This is a new deck I have. We have action. We have will, third eye chakra, and possessions. Okay, with action, there's going to be a lot of action coming in and a lot of action going out. I definitely feel like this opportunity is going to kind of come to you out of the blue. You're not going to be expecting it, and it's going to inspire you to take action yourself. This action is going to require you to have will, some self-control, so that you can be assertive and choose the right direction to go into next. See, there's a turtle on this card because he's moving one step at a time and he's only focused on the next step in front of him. He might be in the middle of the desert, but he knows he's going to find his way out and towards water, towards other land, as long as he focuses on each step he takes. And action doesn't necessarily have to be an impulse. It just means moving forward. And I definitely see whatever it is that you're being offered is going to take a lot of self-control and you focusing on what's in front of you day by day. It does not mean that things aren't moving forward and you aren't taking your own actions. It just means maybe the people that you reach out to step up the ladder in your career, those emails might go out, 3 a day. Maybe you try once a day to talk to somebody who's going to help you. I hope you understand what I mean by that, because I see some sort of contracts or interaction to step up in the job world that you're going to be making. Let's get some confirmation from the Angel Oracle. We have the Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Okay, so yeah, don't doubt yourself when you're being offered this. It feels like the universe really wants you to go this way in life, to pursue this, because they know you have a lot of passion for it and it is time to pursue it. So stretch your wings and fly. And come into it very assertive. I'm sensing that you're going to have to be on your top game, meaning you're who you really are inside. Don't be afraid to let that shine, because when you enter this workspace, you're going to be the boss. You might not be at the top, necessarily the boss, but you're going to kind of mandate the room. When you walk in, heads turn. And that's the kind of energy you have to come into this with, because that is who you are and that is what they're looking for. Things are looking up. At the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Okay, so this might require you to travel. This career might require you to travel. And you might have previously dealt with a very difficult situation. You might have been looking for work, or you might have went out of business during all of this, or lost your job during all of this, and you've been very confused and you went through a very difficult time. But when this opportunity is given to you, I feel like you're going to jump right into it. So maybe you don't take a trip, but you're going to be up and out of your house and somewhere else that you're unsure of or uncomfortable with at first. King of Water, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be receiving a lot of advice from these people giving you the offer of how to step up the ladder. People believe in you. They want to create trustworthy relationships with you. You have to open your heart and your mind to this, though. You know when things are going too good and you have to question it. In this case, don't question it. Just be happy for yourself and allow yourself to take on this journey and create these new job relationships. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. This is the King of Fire, so you might be reaching out to somebody for advice who is a big boss. So someone who's at the top of the chain, and they're going to be giving you advice, and it's going to require you to actually put the work in to get where they are. You have to actually listen to their advice. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Yeah, okay. So I feel like you're going to put all of this work in, and when it comes down to it, when it comes down to you making that huge step up the ladder, if it's a big conference or an interview or whatever it might be, you're going to have to defend everything you worked for, everything you are. Maybe talk about how people wanted you to have this job and how you worked very hard to be in the position that you are, to be a boss when you walk in the room. Defend everything you worked for, and at the end of the day, it's going to pay off if you're confident in yourself. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. The wheel, okay, yeah, you're in good karmic energy, so whatever you put into the world a while ago is coming back to you, and you might actually make a lot of fortune. So it might not just be you feel rich, you might get rich, quite literally. And I realized I actually skipped over these two cards, my apologies, so I'm gonna just go back and look at those for you real quick. Third eye chakra, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of, this job is gonna make you very creative and kind of pull from that creative side you have, and intuitively you're going to be drawn to everything you're doing. So it's going to be like the next step that you're working towards. You always know the goal in mind as you're working your way up the ladder. And also with Wands energy, you have to be creative. So this might be a job where you have to be quick on your feet and come up with things, come up with new ideas. Maybe you're going to be some sort of artist. You're going to be a designer. You're going to be someone who just has to constantly come up with new and fresh information. You might work as a journalist. There's a lot of things that you could be doing creatively and trying to become a boss in. Possessions, okay. Yes, you're going to get enough money to be possessive of things that you've always wanted, whether it's a new car, a new home, or maybe quite simply something like a new guitar, a new skateboard, a new wardrobe, who knows, but you're going to possess the things that you've always wanted to possess because you earned it. You worked your way up the ladder, and I know this is a lot of information. This was a lot for me to get out for you, but it is happening in your near future. This is all going to happen, so make sure you keep putting out that good energy and that good karma, and understand not to give up even though your situation might be hard right now, because things will come full circle and karma will come back to you. Okay, so pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and come back for another video. Pile number 3, here's your reading. Let's get started. So we have the Tan Stone, Let's start with the traditional oracle deck. The Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, ooh, a lot of Wands energy in this pile like the last one, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so in your near future, you're going to be receiving, I heard the word, a loan. So if you filed for unemployment, you're going to be receiving some money soon. It might not be a lot, but it's enough to give you a boost. This might make you get a little, I don't like that word, I don't like the word greedy or selfish, but you're going to kind of spend your money quick. Whatever kind of money or income you have coming in, you're going to feel an instinct to spend, and I think it might be because you've been isolated for a while and it's just something that is going to make you feel better. But understand that you're also affecting the people that rely on you and not just yourself while you're spending this money. So be mindful, and if nobody relies on you, you're going to be affecting yourself, because look how much he's taking as compared to how much he has. Especially when this is only a temporary loan, you have to be mindful of that. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah, this is about fighting feelings, fighting urges, fighting something. Yeah, you might quite literally feel like you have to fight very hard to keep your head above water. This might happen after you've spent too much, or it might be you just trying to push those feelings down to go out and splurge. We've all been there, don't worry, I'm not judging. But yeah, it's a hard time, so you might be, I'm really feeling like you don't have a job right now, and it feels like you need to fight the bad things you're feeling, because I don't want to say depression, not everybody has experienced that, but you're definitely going through something where you feel down and you're fighting those feelings. Spending all your money, I promise you, is not going to make things better. Spending some of it, I don't blame you, go for it, but this is just a warning. Then we have the Two of Wands. This is all about making your next move. You might be moving locations or traveling far for work. You might be really desperate, and I see this actually paying off for you. So let's say you get a job 45 minutes away. It's kind of a commute. It's something new to you. It's different, but it's the only opportunity you've been able to find that makes the most sense for you. It's going to bring you a lot of harmony and love and joy. And you might even, I don't know if you'll meet the person you're going to marry there, or your work wife or your work husband, but I definitely see a partnership with love in it. So wherever you choose to go next, know that there's someone there that's going to have an impact in your life. So don't be afraid to move forward. This is definitely a reassurance that you're on the right path. Then the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, this is going to bring you a lot of comfortable abundance. You're going to feel like you can kind of show off that you're comfortable and just feel good with how much money you have. So maybe you're the Page of Pentacles right now, but understand that you're going to be able to get to the Nine of Pentacles, especially if you continue to fight off these bad feelings and these instincts you have right now that are probably not so good. Then we have our Chakra Oracle. This is a new deck I got. We have Emotional Balance, Grounding, Pleasure, Gut Instincts, and Heart Chakra. Ooh, okay, yeah. You're driving right now on what pleasures you. you're just simply, maybe you in your past job or whatever you were doing, you felt like you never did what you wanted to do. And with this unemployment coming in, you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do all the things I stopped myself from doing before, because if this can happen in our economy, this can happen in my life personally, then I don't want to be foul, but F it. You're kind of in that energy. So this is actually bringing you emotional balance. So you might have denied yourself a lot of the stuff that you wanted in the past, and this is a time of giving back to yourself, even if you don't have much to give. Grounding. Yeah, I'm getting this energy from this card with the Seven of Wands. It's going to take a little bit of a fight, but you're going to find your stability again. You're going to start becoming practical with your money again. And I don't want you to stop following your pleasures and where you feel like you need to go, because something in the past did not suit you and did not work for you. So that is not what Tarot is trying to tell you. This is not what Spirit's trying to tell you. It's just saying, right now, find some stability while you're looking for what is next for you. And what's next for you is going to bring you a lot of pleasure, and you're going to have an instinct to do it, whether it's going to take you to travel or not. It's going to feel right because it's a gut instinct. And with the heart chakra, you actually might really be finding your partner, your soulmate, the person you're going to marry. And together you're going to have a comfortable enough fortune that you're both happy and there's a lot of emotional balance in the relationship. And if not, that you find marriage, you might just find peace and harmony within yourself and in your heart. And this emotional balance is going to carry you to finding better fortune. Then we have our Angel Oracle deck. This is the Five of Water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Okay, yeah. You're not understanding that this loss of what you had before and this short amount of income, this temporary income that you're getting, is not something to freak out over. It's spilled milk. Life will go on. New opportunities will present themselves if you allow them to. If you continue to follow what pleasures you, what your gut instincts are drawing you to. Then we have the Sun. Ooh, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Okay. Yes. So you're going to have a lot of new ideas about what is next. So you might be tempted to blow all your money and fall into a deep, dark despair. But at the end of the day, these ideas are going through your head and you're gaining and building that confidence that it's going to take to actually commit to something new. Unity. Traditional viewpoints or methods. Spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Okay, so maybe finding this job, you're going to need to network and reach out to friends or people that you may know that will help you get to where you want to be. Remember, this is where you want to be. Your next move is all about what you want and what will give you pleasure. The Lovers. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. Okay, yeah. You might really meet your soulmate when you take on this new job. I'm definitely seeing that you're going to be driven by your gut instincts and your heart. Your mind's out the door with this reading. In your near future, you're going to be following your heart instead of your mind. And maybe you need to use your mind to ground yourself for a minute here. But at the end of the day, Spirit is encouraging you to just go out into life and be happy about what's next for you. Gifts of money, time, or effort. New career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be making a lot of money, maybe paying off some debts that you were in. But good fortune is on your side. This Nine of Pentacles. Things are looking up for you, pile number 3, in your near future. So please don't give up. Please don't fall into temptation. keep going. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and come back for another video. I hope you enjoyed, and hi there, pile number 4. You guys chose the amethyst crystal. Very pretty. I can see why you chose it. We're going to start you off with the original tarot deck. Then we're going to move on to the new deck I just got. It's a chakra deck. But let's get you started. What's in your near future, pile number 4? We have the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. Let me move this over in case you can't see it. Pile number 4. What's in your near future? Okay, right off the bat, you have a lot of abundance. You're in a more, how do I put this? You're in a better situation than most of the people around you. You're sort of privileged right now. If this doesn't resonate you, maybe you picked the wrong pile, just choose another pile, or maybe this is just not the reading that will resonate with you, but I'm sure other ones will. But you are definitely in a privileged situation that you're going to wind up walking away from. Okay. Yeah, so it might look on the outside like you have everything you want, but you know it is time to move on. Maybe you worked very hard in a career for a very long time, but you know deep down that it's been enough. You already lived this out to the fullest. This could even be a relationship. It could be both. It could be you outgrowing family. Some people have a great amount of abundance in family, have a lot of family members. This could be you moving on. This card is just about moving on and knowing what you're leaving behind. So you know that you're leaving all of the things that you loved for so long behind, but I feel like it's for the best because you're going to be coming into your own power. The Queen of Pentacles represents stability, so it's not like you're walking away into the unknown. You're walking away knowing it's a sure thing, that whatever you're stepping into will provide you stability and you're 100% prepared for it. Maybe this past thing prepared you for this. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be good or bad karma coming in. With how much stability I'm seeing with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this is good fortune coming in for you. There are some things that you put out there, and it might have been the way you used your money. Maybe you donated all of the money you made and worked so hard for it to charity, and it's going to come back to you. So what you left behind for the best is going to work out in the end. Then we have the 10 of Wands, which is completion. So you're completing something that you might have been working on the side. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I feel like you might have had 2 careers or career paths. Maybe you didn't tell anybody about this other one. And when you're walking away, you know you're walking towards something new that you've also been working on and that you're passionate about. And it's something that you worked very hard on for a long time. And you're kind of being humble about it. How I see the 10 of Wands is humbling. You get what you want and what you deserve, and yet you keep working. Yeah, see, with the 8 of Pentacles, you're still working hard, even though you feel like you've completed this next endeavor. You're somebody who puts their mind to something, and it's done, and you do it. You say you want something, it's done. You're not a big procrastinator. You're definitely someone who puts all of their energy into the thing that they want. And this is going to bring you great fortune, especially if you share your earnings or maybe even what you've learned with other people. It'll come back to you. So let's see. We have this chakra deck. Presence. We have compassion, desires, intuition, and visualization. Okay. So you're very aware of your situation and the reality of your abundance. It's given you great connection with others. You've been living in the moment and taking advantage of every moment that you have. This is very, very powerful deck, pile number 4. Yeah, so you are fully aware of your situation. I get the sense that this is also family too. You have a really strong connection with your family. And as much as you have compassion for those around you and the things you're leaving behind, you also have enough compassion for yourself to allow yourself to move on. You're accepting the situation for what it is. These desires that you have, this craving for something new, is so strong that you might not be able to explain to everyone why you're like this. You're just someone who gets these really strong urges to move on and to do the next thing and complete it. And you can't really explain that to anyone else, you just have to do it. People might tell you, oh no, you're doing so great, why change it? But you're all about change. You're not afraid of it. You're not afraid to move on to the next thing. You might have actually been really great academically in school. Intuition, trust, insight, awareness, guidance. Yet the spirit is telling me you follow your intuition wholeheartedly. Some people need a push to follow their intuition, or a reminder you always know what's best for you. And people might even envy this about you or love this about you, which is also what the Wheel of Fortune might suggest, that you're bringing in people who admire you for this and who may envy you for this. But whatever you're putting out there is coming full circle, and it doesn't even have to do with you. You know, you could be doing charity work and still someone's going to envy you for the money that you've earned, or the abundance that you've earned, or the life that you have. Visualization. Okay, this is gonna sound a little out there, but I feel like after you have moved on to the next situation, because like I said, I think you've been working on it on the side, low-key, didn't want to tell anybody, you're gonna complete it and then jump into the next thing. Yes, pile number 4, you're going to have 3 goals in mind that you're just gonna hop to. So if you're feeling like procrastinating right now, honey, tap into truly who you are, because you know you're someone who desires and then gets what they want. Don't let this alarm you or discourage you, intimidate you. This is something really great about you that you have to embrace, and you can't be afraid of what you're letting go, because I do see a lot of great things happening for you because you're able to let go and accept change. Then we have the Angel Oracle deck. There's the 5 of Fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Yeah, people are not going to like that you're moving forward. 8 of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Yeah, I don't even have to explain that one. You know it, pile number 4. 9 of Water, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. This thing that you're coming into, that you're finally completing, is something that you've been passionate about for as long as you can remember, and you felt like you could never complete it, and you finally do. You're loving life again. You're accepting the change, and you're moving forward, and you're listening to your desires and your intuition. And this is ultimately going to make all your wishes come true, because you know you have a lot of wishes, but you're putting in the work and the steps to get what you deserve. Then we have Ego, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Okay, this is what I'm getting with the 10 of Wands. You might be stuck in go mode, and this could be you being driven by your ego to the point of obsession. It's okay to accept things how they are. It's okay to say, I did it, I completed it, and that's all I can give. Because you know there's always going to be someone, oh, you forgot to dust that crumb off the table. You know, I'm saying in the sense if you're cleaning your house or something, there's always going to be somebody who's going to point out the one little thing you missed or the one thing you could have done. That's always going to be there. There is no such thing as perfect. The truth of the matter is you're going to complete whatever it is that you had in mind, and you're going to complete it well. Because the Ten of Wands does not come up unless you have fully completed your passion. So your ego is going to be telling you different. Don't listen to that. Then we have the Five of Air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. Okay. Yeah, with this sense of entrapment and this ego card, I feel like you're going to be pushing a lot of people around you away. It's okay to walk away from people to focus on yourself for a little while, but it's not okay to push people away, especially the people who love you. So be careful and be aware of when your goals are becoming an obsession. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. What did I say? I feel like you're going to be involved in some sort of charity, and this is going to be your new driving force. Your desires were kind of your driving force in the past. Now you're visualizing healing and helping others. Look at this person. They look so peaceful and in harmony, and most yoga instructors, from what I remember, are people who like to help others and heal others. I think you're definitely going to get involved in charity work and start to check your ego. This does not mean that you don't get everything you've ever wanted. It just means to check yourself before you wreck yourself. So yeah, pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope you enjoy. I'm very curious to see what this is about, so please comment in the comment section and let me know if you want to. Like and subscribe, and please come back for another one of my videos. Have a nice day. Okay, pile number 5, let's do this. What's in your near future? You picked this stone. It's kind of opal. Very pretty. I feel like it has a lot of healing energy. We're going to start out with the traditional deck, like always. And then we're going to move on to my new deck, the chakra deck. Ooh, you're going to love it. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Page of Cups. Okay, pile number 5. What is going on in your near future? There is something that you are close to completing. This is something you're wondering if it was worth doing. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I feel like you're looking back at all the work that you've put into something, and this might be laborious work, and you're wondering if this is what you want, but please finish. Spirit is encouraging you to finish what you started and then choose to move on if you want to move on from there. So there's definitely something you started that you don't know if you want to complete, but yes, again, Spirit is encouraging you to complete it. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. There is an investment that you might want to put your money in, and in order to grow new fruition for you, there's something that you want. You just want to move on, is what I'm trying to say, and you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is, pretty much, and make it happen. You're going to see what comes out of the ground as you place down, you know, a part of yourself in something new. You're investing in yourself, is what I'm getting here. Your investment in yourself might require you to move on. You might have a family even that you're trying to provide for, and you're not finding what you're looking for here, and you have to move there, wherever here and there is. I sense a lot of confusion. You're unsure about what the next step is for you. Even though you're very capable of a lot of things, clearly you're about to complete something. And you're investing in yourself. You have a lot of hope and you have a lot of optimism. You have very good character traits, and yet you're just not sure about what's next for you. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balance. You're balancing some things. So it could be that you're trying to provide for a family and you don't know if you should focus on just providing for them or getting what you want. I feel like you are going to have to fall before you stand up. You're going to have to kind of lose this balance that you've acquired. Maybe this move or this breaking out of a situation and investing in yourself is going to break the balance that you've worked so hard to keep. Things are going to fall apart, essentially, in a good way, though. This is a couple falling out of a tower. I definitely see it, that you might be moving out of a situation that wasn't good for you and you knew it, but you had to complete it in order to know that you can complete things and that you're worthy and you don't give up on yourself or those around you who are counting on you. Then we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is all about a message of an emotional message, maybe of something that brings you joy or love. Maybe someone sparks that visualization in your head of what you want. I feel like someone's going to offer or say something to you, and it's going to kind of click in your head and it's going to draw an emotional response from you. Yeah. You're going to feel emotionally drawn to what this person says to you. So they might be talking about their own place of work. They might be offering you a job from where they work. And it's just going to feel like, wow, that's it. That's what's next for me. And the Page of Cups is about starting something new. It's very innocent. It's all about, the start of the flow in your mind. So just trusting that flow and going along with it. And paying attention to the signs around you. So pay attention to what people are saying and what people are discussing with you. Then we have the Chakra Oracle deck. We have Honesty, the Crown Chakra, Sound, and Divine Consciousness. Okay. With the Honesty card, you have to start being honest with yourself. You also have to be transparent and communicate with the people around you about how you're really feeling. And the Crown Chakra is about your higher self and people who have passed or people in the spirit world or your higher power contacting you and communicating with you and letting you know certain things. And I feel like they're trying to let you know that it's okay to move on after you've completed this and then start investing in yourself. You're going to start feeling drawn. You might have dreams. You might have spiritual awakenings that are pushing you to move on. But yes, like I said, it's going to require you to be very honest with yourself and those around you. I really don't know why I'm picking up you have a family. Maybe you have, you're responsible for younger siblings, or you have a partner. But I definitely feel like somebody relies on you and you have to be honest with them. Then we have the Two of Pentacles with Sound. It might be music that you're deciding to invest in. You're trying to invest in your musical ability, your sound. You might sing, you might play something, or maybe it's even music that drove you to pick what you're about to choose is your next phase in life. You might listen to a song on the radio or on your playlist that triggers something inside of you that's like, you know what? Yes, I have to move forward. I have to invest in myself. I don't know if it's necessarily going to let you know what that is yet, but it's going to get you one step closer. I know I'm giving this reading is very specific. I'm getting a lot of specific messages for you, pile number 5. So I'm hoping this is resonating with you. Stick with me here. It's going to make sense. So we have Divine Consciousness, interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. So yeah, like I said, listen to those around you. I feel like someone's going to give you a huge hint on what it is that you've been driven, quite literally, to what you have to do. Someone is going to give you a huge hint. This might be a messenger from your spirit guides. You know, they might have pushed this person into your life so that you figure out what you want. Let's look at our angel oracle. We have the moon, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. The moon is all about being unsure, but wanting to make a decision and wanting to know, but you're in the unknown right now. So definitely pay attention to psychic insights, like it's saying. 5 of Earth, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. You might need others to invest in you. You might have to ask someone else for money. And self-employment is telling me that you might actually be looking to start a career that is in more of the artist realm, whether that's singing or playing an instrument or painting. Whatever it is, you need somebody to invest in you, and you need to also invest in yourself. So there's going to be some fears surrounding money, but again, Spirit is pushing you in this direction, and I see it working out for you, so please trust yourself. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. You have to be more easy on yourself. Be more playful with yourself and the people around you. Because if you approach this too seriously and too dreadfully, that goes around comes around. But if you face this confident, knowing that this is what you're being drawn to do, and as much as it's scary, trying to allow yourself to be honest, allow yourself to want this, things will be okay. So yeah, definitely, maybe if you have to tell somebody about the news of you quitting whatever it is that you completed and investing in yourself, just approach them playfully. Make a joke. Tell them without a sour look on your face. Smile. You know, they need to take the news as lightly as you do, or as lightly as you did. You had some time to process this. They didn't. So take a playful approach. Then we have the 7 of Earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Okay, yeah, you're doing everything right. It might feel like you're balancing the world on your shoulders right now, but you're definitely making the right investment here. 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. The addiction might be your fear or your fear of change. You might be addicted to staying in situations that are comfortable and familiar with you, and you're finally breaking that. And this is the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Embrace the change. Change might feel like you're falling from a burning tower. Yes, I know that's dramatic, but sometimes it really does. You're like, whoa, am I capable of this? I'm used to this. I'm familiar with this, but a new job, self-employment? What? I don't think I could do that. No, it's okay. Accept change. Embrace it. Then we have strength. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Have compassion for yourself. You have so much strength just by making it this far, or even deciding that you're leaving something behind. Stop being so hard on yourself. Allow yourself to want this. Maybe change was difficult for you, but strength is not. You are a very strong individual, and you've proven that. You definitely have, and those around you know you are strong, so much so that they are relying on you. Yeah, and that's all about divine consciousness, knowing. You know already. You know what you have to do. It's just the fear of the change and letting go of familiarity and being honest with yourself. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Trust the journey. Okay, group number 5. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please comment below and let me know what this is about. I would love to know like, subscribe, share this with your family and friends, and I hope you come back for another pick a card reading. I really enjoyed doing this for you guys, and I'm probably going to do another poll on Instagram about what reading I should do next. So enjoy the rest of your days. I hope this found you well, and I'll see you in the next reading.